Hey, welcome, sports fans. It is the best day of the week, the best hour of that day. It is time for your ProView Rundown, the end of the high school season. ProView Rundown. To my left is this guy.
Who's that guy?
No one cares. Guy who actually make this thing go on from the back. J-Pole pressing the buttons. And the guy who keeps this show going weekly, making us get in here to do it on assignment, Alden. Fall so hard you wanting. Alden, what's going on, bro?
Right now, just watching this Charizard and Ninetales battle go on behind me. It's a very nice day in the Pokemon Stadium.
I mean, yeah, state's over. We got to occupy our time somehow. Whew! Lots and lots of state. Baseball, softball, track all came your way the past 2 weeks. But first, it's the greatest segment ever.
Straight off of doing some high school state championships, we got this week's Hype or Not Hype. Let's just dive right into it and some pro sports. We got the NBA action going on right now. We got Nuggets and Lakers on the Western Conference side. Heat versus Celtics on the Eastern Conference side. What is your guys' hype picks for what's your ideal NBA Finals coming up here?
Oof. I am going to ride with the Denver Nuggets. And after game one tonight, I think the Celtics have it done. I mean, I might be a little jaded because I'm going to have a little extracurricular activities going on. But I'm looking for those Nuggets and those Celtics to come through.
Huh, that's a good one. I'm gonna go Lakers, Heat. I want Jimmy to get it.
The rematch of the bubble finals.
Yes, sir. That was a good one.
How about you, Aaron?
I like the same one, Lake Show versus the Heat. And, everybody keeps, since like the first series, everybody's been saying that the Lakers are trash and that they're not going to get on. And yet they keep winning, so...
Except for last night when they drank their own Kool-Aid and went, hey, wait, we're the Lakers.
I mean, they were down by how much before they came back?
Does it have a W next to their name today?
I mean, it's going to give them the momentum they need. And the Nuggets haven't lost at home. They're going to lose eventually at home.
My idea on this is that, the Broncos and the Avalanche are the only teams that can win championships in the city of Denver.
Fact.
And if the Nuggets win, we're probably never going to win another Super Bowl in my lifetime. So I'm not on the Nuggets. And you know what? The Lakers came out and said if they win, they're giving Russell Westbrook a championship ring. Ooh. So you know what? I'm not going to say that I want the Lakers to win, but that'll give me a reason to want the Lakers to win. But I'm going with you guys. I don't want the Celtics to be in it because I want Jaylen Brown to be in a Knicks uniform next year. And the Heat knocked us out of the playoffs. So, you know what? I want the Heat to win, but if the Lakers ended up winning, it'd be nice to get my boy Russ his ring because he deserves one.
That would be.
I'd like to see Russ get it.
All right, next we're hopping into the Stanley Cup playoffs over here. In the same round right now, we got the Stars and the Las Vegas Knights on the Western Conference side, and on the Eastern Conference, we got the Florida Panthers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Aaron, I know you're the biggest hockey aficionado out of all of us here on the show. What do you think about the bracket so far? And what's your ideal finals going?
Well, everybody's laughing because it's all Southern and Western teams.
The Sun Belt finals.
Yeah, the Sun Belts. I think the Canes really deserve one. Florida, obviously last year best team in the league, and then they got knocked out too early. Wouldn't be bad to see Florida, I think, go through, and I'm sick of the Stars. Let's see the Knights again. Golden Knights. Stars or Knights in Florida.
I'm with that. I'm an Avalanche fan up there by proximity. They got booted out by the Kraken early on. They were the 1 seed and blew it. And back in the day, it was the Stars, Red Wings, and Avalanche there, and those 90, from like 96 on. And I hated the Stars and Red Wings. So let's go Let's go with the Vegas Knights.
Vegas
what?
Knights. And you said what? Carolina?
I'm gonna go Florida in this one. Florida has been there and lost. They got swept by the Avalanche, got beat by the Avalanche. So let's
You know,
give it to them.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, Florida and Vegas, but I have Vegas winning. I was actually there in Vegas for the last time they made the Cup Finals during Game 1, and seeing the city be super ecstatic. I mean, that was after the incident went down at the country concert and all that. So it was nice to see Vegas be able to attach themselves to this team. And they've gone all in on the Knights, and I'm going all in on the Knights to hoist the Stanley Cup.
Do you remember who beat the Knights in that first Stanley Cup appearance?
Wasn't that Tampa Bay?
Capitals, baby, Washington.
Yeah, that was Oh yeah, they don't play there anymore.
Woo! I like not this season.
How
I like this one.
about Pat McAfee coming out, selling out, and going
Selling out, Pat
and going to
McAfee.
ESPN? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it was the SVP. You know, it was the Ryan Russillo SVP show that started it all. Then it was Mike and Mike, I guess, but. He's not doing it anyway. He'll sell out. He can't be as controversial when the mouse is watching over behind your back, ESPN is a Disney place. He can't be Pat McAfee, as they proved. Dan Le Batard couldn't be Pat McAfee, or Dan Le Batard on ESPN. Pat McAfee won't. I'm not hype on this thing.
I'm gonna go semi hype because I feel like this is the kind of show that ESPN's been like dying to have like in the last couple years, because First Take is all these sports debate shows are kind of just it's all just kind of a bit, it's starting to get a little dumb in my opinion.
Well, so
but I'm glad that McAfee's going to ESPN, and
so are they going to bump all those sport debate, like Pardon the Interruption and Around the Horn? Are all those getting bumped?
Get rid of Happy Hour. That's a staple there. No, they're going to get rid of the morning shows. I'm down for this.
But his show runs middle of the day, the same time as all those shows run. So are they just showing 1 hour while then they switch over to?
I still like me some PTI.
Man,
I still like and Around the Horn. So they'll figure it out. Hopefully they bump First Take out of there.
Yeah, I'll get rid of First Take and all that.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Yeah, this guy.
Is there anything else? Like, come on, Ja.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What I will say in his defense though is that like he hasn't necessarily like broken any laws or done anything like that. So like at the same time but like it's like if we had like pictures, if we had pictures like on like our like, it's like it's one of those like work things to where it's like you gotta like.
Yeah, you're a role model. You can't have guns. It is part of the NBA. They tried to, ever since Gilbert Arenas and his thing, they have tried to get guns out of the lifestyle of the NBA. So this is the thing for the NBA. So they got to.
And I think the biggest thing is just with all the mass shootings and where like the whole gun relations is in this country is what makes this like such a bigger deal than it might have been.
Makes the Shield look bad.
But yeah, I just hope he finds people that like actually care about him and like, because I mean he's obviously a talent on the court. And that's where I'm gonna leave.
No, he's phenomenal. Last one here.
The Spurs getting the lucky ball.
Number one lucky ball.
Hype.
Oh man, this is hype. The
hype.
Spurs always turn around because look at it. The last time they had this type of pick, Timmy Duncan.
And then the time before that,
T-Dunks.
I'm pretty sure David Robinson.
So their only mess up kind of was Kawhi Leonard, but he helped him. He helped him get.
He was their LeBron James stopper when they needed him.
He was, but this guy, he's going to be their 15-year guy. This is another San Antonio Spur win.
And who doesn't want to work under Popovich? Come on.
And it's going to keep Pop in the league for a couple more years. So
He's going. So
I'm hyped. I'm definitely hyped on that
Hype.
winning.
we are running out of time here for this one here. So thanks, Alden. Hype or not hype?
Hype or not hype?
Woo! And so much going on here, so many highlights. We're just going to hop into it for the rest of the show here, but this is going to be your softball, baseball championships. They were crowned this weekend. 4A softball, 5A softball, 4A baseball, 5A baseball. A little bit of Gladiators there. We'll also have some A through 2A, 3A highlights next week for you guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Doing that. So split them up. It was a heck of a season. We are done. We'll still be back for the show next week, but no more games until the fall.
Woo!
Woo!
I'm tired.
Hey, it's Pat McAfee.
He's back, baby.
Well, hold on. Our drive is kicking in. The drive is kicking in.
Our equipment's tired, folks.
We're tired. Equipment's
Pat's
tired. There it is.
Hey, look, there I am in the
There's all
background.
in the back, Ricky Hunter, and that is Aaron Rivera calling the games.
I like that guy. I hit the play button.
Oh, you don't think I hit play?
Oh, okay.
Live TV is beautiful.
Now hit the play button. Hey, turn the power on. You know, well, we're live, folks. Maybe we'll.
So that's Haven Schoolcraft pitching.
On the first two. This
Oh,
series here went into 2 games.
Yeah, Dublé. This is game
It
one.
was a game, if necessary, played here.
Yeah, it's just
Drives are taking
this
a
4A
while.
this 4A game doesn't seem to be
5A.
working.
It's 5A here, game 1, but
PV
Here's
PV
5A
showed
is
up.
working, but 4A ain't
Just
working.
4A working. This is 5A
Tough
here.
play. Schoolcraft
Ooh.
turns around, fires, and she's got Wilson for the final out.
Oh,
Nine home
Here are your highlights, folks. We'll
She'll swing after that one. It's the stolen base attempt. Faith Aragon is in sliding. Swung on and missed, and Lovato adds another strikeout. Lovato drops that into right field, and it looks like we'll have the first run of the game, and it belongs to the visiting Piedra Vista Panthers. 1-1. Slapped out to the left and aboard. Looks like double territory. She'll do it standing up. Aislinn Witzel. And then ripped to left field. That will careen off the wall. It's double territory standing up. Isabella Jesse bounces back after a hard hit in the outfield. She hits it hard to the outfield. Out through the gap, and Lovato will have her second RBI of the day. And then an errant throw from right field will allow the play to third, and I think that was a bad rush to third. And right now we've got a timeout being called, and they are saying out. No, they're saying safe. Blasted over John Aragon, and Smouse will come across to score. The Panthers' lead is 3. Or pardon me, 2010 and 2011 that she won it. So the last one to defend was a PV Panther, and Faith Aragon trying to defend hers with a strikeout to close out the inning now. Smashed out to deep left field. It'll roll off the wall. Aragon coming around. Plays at second base. It's an RBI double for John Aragon. Tipped up to the right side. If it drops, it does. Run comes across. And bringing that ball in. Smart move. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up to Lovato, gloves it, and the Panthers out of the 6th. So digs her foot in. She'll pop that one up. It's going behind the plate, and Piedra Vista Snyder will buy her team a second chance opportunity as Piedra Vista takes game 1, 3-2 over the Carlsbad Cave Girls. All right, game 2 ready here. Villa tapped out to her own position and playing a little bit too far in out there. Villa racing her way to third base, and that's where she will park up. That will be cracked to short, and a run will score for the Carlsbad Cave Girls as Hannah Martinez is aboard on the, I believe she was also in the Olympics. As striking out swinging was Landry Bales. 2-2 for Isabella Jesse. She'll chop that one lightly. John Aragon on the run gets her. Aragon lays to center, and it's out of here! Jonna Aragon, the first home run of the championship Saturday, and the 3-run lead belongs to the Carlsbad Cave Girls. Flacco straight down the middle, one across. Schoolcraft will follow her in. It's Martinez and Haven Schoolcraft to score, and 0-2 for Worth. Cuts after a high pitch, and the riser for Faith Aragon will be the second strikeout of the game. Faith Aragon laced to right field into the power alley. It stops in the corner. Aragon chugging her way to third base, and Faith Aragon in standing up. Swing it, and it's in, you're out, and she will swing at that one. She'll be out. They'll get the play there, but the run will score on the K2-3. As I mentioned, Emma Lovato, as that's the changeup, and it'll be gloved out by Hood and left. Oh, she chases after the cheese, along with La Cueva and Sandia and El Dorado, Farmington, as that's a close one again. Pitch catches the corner, and she will be the fourth straight strikeout. Forces it first and second. Swung on and missed. Swung on, and that will be out number 3. So one over the fence. She drove in 2 runs. Back to Stevens, and that will be the final out of the top of the 7th. 1-0, Aragon. This will be popped out to shallow center. Schoolcraft will catch that ball, and the Carlsbad Cave Girls are the repeat state champions in 5A. Joined now by our player of the game, it's Faith Aragon. So Faith, in 9 1/3 innings pitched, you struck out 9 batters, and you only gave up 1 hit and 2 walks. I mean, what were you feeling in that circle today?
My team was my motivation, so everything I've done this season is for them.
And, I mean, you guys have 2 state championships now. Talk about just the path it takes to not just win 1, but to be able to come back the second season.
I think winning it the first season honestly made us want it even more the next season because we knew we could do it. So with those expectations, I think really helped us.
And so, you know, you have some experience in celebrating a state championship. How do you celebrate today?
Well, you know, I'm a senior this year, so it's a lot different. So honestly, this one's 10 times better for me because it is my senior year. So
that one gets away. The first run will score on a wild pitch. Martinez comes plateward. It's 1-0 Sartans.
Hit by pitch.
3-1. That's well hit into left. It's going. It might be trouble. That's going to get all the way to the wall. As Williams was playing very shallow. Here comes Trujillo in to score, standing right behind Martinez. 2-run double off the bat of the designated hitter, Cohen Mulville. 2-1. Again, Olsen can't find the baseball, and he's going to be running for a while as Olsen chases it into the right field corner. Martinez motoring into third. He'll round the bag and head for the plate. The throw is late, and it's an inside the park home run. 2-run shot for Lucas Martinez. First pitch swinging, and that's going into right. 2 runs will score on the 2-out RBI single for the number 9 man, Miguel Senna. 7-0 Pius, and that may be all she wrote with the way Evan Taylor's been pitching. Back up the middle. Tough play. It's in there for a single and an RBI. The Chargers are on the board, courtesy of Matt Delaney. That one's inside the bag. It's a fair ball down the left field line. Williams will cruise into second base. There won't be a relay to the plate. It's an RBI double for Ryan Williams. Here's the pitch from Taylor. Satish pops it to left.
Not an easy play there.
Senna drifting under it. And the Spartans are champions again. They defeat a familiar foe, the Chargers. It's a complete game win for Evan Taylor and back-to-back state titles for St. Pius.
The St. Pius Spartans.
All right, player of the game is the senior Evan Taylor. Find out you're going to get the baseball today. What was going through your mind as last night, knowing you got your on the other side for another blue trophy?
Yesterday we were playing Valley, and I had to come in a close situation. We're up by 2, and one of our pitchers came in and walked the first 2 guys, and I had to come in and shut them down. And I think it gave me momentum and coming into today and shutting it down and pitching, to my best ability. And yeah.
You had that lineup pretty off balance, changing speeds. Talk about that a little bit, and then how much easier it is.
Oh, it was very easy. I knew going into this game that my team would have my back and that everybody was going to be able to hit, so I could play calm, cool, and collected.
Does it make it a little sweeter knowing it's against Academy?
Yes, it was awesome playing this game against our rivals, and I went into this game more pumped than I ever been for any game I've ever played.
All right, go celebrate with the guys.
Sure.
Congratulations, Coach. Against the rival, right? Is that just something for the...
Oh, we feel it, man. It's a great rival. It's been there for years and years. I mean, I was an '89 grad of Pius, and it was there then, and it was there long before me. It'll be there long after me, and it's great for everybody. But we as people, like me and Chris, we get along. They're a great guy, great coach. I mean, that team just they over exceeded any expectation this year, and it was good.
You had quite a few pitching options coming into this game, which has to be nice. But how comfortable were you giving that senior the baseball?
Well, we knew all year long. We knew what Evan was made of, right? And he just kind of was a little slower to get there for us this year. And just like he said, like last night or yesterday afternoon against Valley, he came in a rough situation. I think he pitched 12 pitches, struck out the guys he needed to strike out, got the last out, and bam, here he is, right? Like, he's riding that momentum into the day, and he's a guy that, like, there was no doubt at all in our mind of who we were going. There was doubt before yesterday's game if we would have gotten past Valley, what we would have done, but after yesterday's game, there was no doubt.
It seems like the second and third time through the lineup, you guys made a... You guys talked about kids did on their own, conscious effort to just hit later in this game.
Right, yeah. I mean, the wind was tough for us, right? It was really blowing against our guys. We have big that drive the ball, and with that, I mean, balls were just flying up in the air. So we just said, hey, man, like, Evan was the first one that was successful with that. He just kind of drove that ball the other way, got on base, and I mean, after that, I think everybody just kind of saw what was going on. So we said, hey, try a different approach, try to drive the ball to the other side, especially we had runners on second and third. That Miguel Senna with 2 outs scores those 2 runs, and I mean, that's a big deal for us. So,
congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Sebastian.
Matt McCoy with back-to-back state titles over his rivals Academy for the entire ProView Networks team for Jesus. As St. Pius is on top of 4A once again.
They're just exciting to see, just like Gene Trujillo in the last game.
And he hits one well into the gap. There you see why he's headed to LSU. That one's going to chase all the way to the warning track. 2 runs will score on the top of the first. RBI triple for the man they call Monster.
Wow, that is a monster shot right there by Millam. I'm being soft to him right now.
That one's well hit. Timely 2-out hitting, and we're all tied up at 4. It's a 2-run single for Archuleta, and we're right back where we started. There it continues. Vitak with a single, coming around to score is the go-ahead run, and the Rams are in front as Alcala scores. 0-1. Vitak delivers again. Another 2-out hit. Throw to the plate will be cut off at second base. It's another 2-out RBI for Kai Vitak. Everybody can hurt you in this lineup. 2-1. Vitak does it again. And another misplay by Estep. Vitak's going to head all the way around to third base. 2-run score, and that might be all she wrote today.
That is probably it right now, 9-4.
Here's a pitch from Savage. That's hit on the ground at third. Vitak, long throw, gets his man, and the Rio Rancho Rams are state champions again.
Unbelievable. Great win for Rio Rancho.
9-12-1 for the Rams, 6-6-3 for Centennial, and the Rio Rancho's the champions again. Stay tuned for post-game coverage. Pitch it to Whitfield. Whitfield's in untouched for the Gladiators score. Atkins, he'll take it himself, and Ramon's in. It's a touchdown for the Skulls. Atkins is in on the rushing touch. This time he delivers with the second half kickoff, and it's a deuce. Able to disrupt the passing attack. Whitfield gets it on the pitch. Whitfield threw a huge hole, and he's in. That might be the longest rushing touchdown in franchise history.
That's pretty.
Mike Jones, there goes that dude. A touchdown for Glad. All right, Atkins gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Mike Jones.
Touchdown.
There goes that guy.